for our millions of fans out there who want to watch this. And let's see. So, Sejal, you were first. Would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. I worked on improving the visualizations for the edits made to a particular article using the characters added and characters deleted. Previously, I was just visualizing the characters added, and now I'm also visualizing the characters deleted using blue for the ones added and red for the ones deleted using
Okay.
Vega.js.
And which view is that?
Which view as in?
Which view does that occur in?
Articles.
Oh, in articles.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Cool. So a good improvement. Hinesh, about yourself.
For myself, I'll just pick up that story to remove the edit icon. Just running the tests now, and I should get that pushed up within the next hour. And that's about it for me. I picked up the story for the address model as well, so I'll start working on that.
Met Plus?
Net Plus.
Address model story? Which story is that?
Yeah, to add the tests for the address model.
Oh, add tests for it. Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good. Great.
And that's it for me.
Good move. Let's see. Vijaya, how about yourself? How are you doing?
Hi, Patrick. Hi. Good. Patrick, I pushed my code into the GitHub. My branch has conflict with the development branch because job model has some updates, tests the recently last 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm resolving those issues. And I create the pull request to the upstream and I merge into my development team and I ran the test. It is completed. I have to rebase into my current branch. That is the work I'm doing. No blockers.
Okay, good. Good progress. Good to hear. For myself, I've done, what have I been doing? Some more stuff on the SHF project at the Swedish Dog Industry Trade Association. We had actually a client, not a client meeting, but a team meeting this afternoon for about an hour, which is great. And we're making good progress on that. On Met Plus, yesterday I had a pair programming session with Paul, going through his story that he's been working on. We added 2 stories as a result of our discussion. And let's see, I merged your PR yesterday, Hinesh. We talked about that yesterday, I think. I did notice that test coverage has dropped to 92% at this point, so it's good that people are taking those test stories. And I merged Laura's story for the front page. So if you guys want to take a look at the latest front page, it looks a lot better than what I had put together by a long shot. And on WikiEd, I took a story and started to work on it and realized I need a little bit more tutoring on that. So Sejal, if you can hang out a little bit and help me out on that after this, that'd be great.
Yes.
Okay. And that's it for me. So I guess that's it for Sprint. Excuse me, for Scrum. We have more than, our sprints are longer than 15 minutes. Our Scrums are only 15 minutes.
Oh, if only there were 15 minutes, eh?
Get all that work done in 15 minutes.
Patrick, when you merged the Laura's pull request?
When what?
Laura pull request when you merged into the development.
When do I do that?
Yeah.
When they're ready.
No, you told you already merged one story from Laura.
Oh, I think you done it last night.
Well, yesterday I did yours, but I think it was this morning I merged Laura's. Yeah, it was early this morning I merged Laura's PR.
Okay.
So
I created the pull request today. That means I got it all the latest changes.
You probably did, yeah. You can always rebase against development and see if anything new comes through. Or, yeah. You know, pull from upstream development into your development branch, and if anything new comes through, then rebase your feature branch. A typical drill. But you should be okay.
It's interesting, you know, we have weekly sprints at work, but half the time spent in meetings, so we don't get actually any work done.
Literally half of your time is spent in meetings?
Exactly. about meetings. It's like, yeah, what's the point of a sprint?
Yeah. Well, that's why they limit sprints,
Yeah.
scrums to 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Okay, well, great. Let's see now. Sejal, let me just share my screen and tell you where I'm stuck here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Which story are you working on?
Hopefully it's a really simple thing. Let's do this. So can you see my screen okay?
Yeah,
Okay, so this is the story. Sorry, go ahead.
not that clear, but okay.
It's not that clear.
Yeah.
Oops, a little bit too big, right? So here's the story. When adding campaign to program, scrolling through the drop-down campaign list at the plus symbol click option, it's a bit jumbled together. So I get all that. What I don't get is what is a program and how does it relate to campaign? And so I've been trying to, get oriented to this, and I know I could probably go through the help on all of that, but I don't see anything regarding program. I see obviously campaigns, I see articles for campaigns, but how do I actually access a program and select a campaign to assign to the program according to this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay.
So WikiEd has courses and it also has programs. Courses are basically which go on for a longer duration of time, and programs are which are like events basically. That's why whenever you must have added anything, then in the international I-18N file, you must have added two entries, one for courses and one for programs. So basically, there are two kinds of like courses. There's one courses and one's programs.
So a
And
course and a program are kind of peer things, peer entities, or similar entities at the same level.
yes, yes, the entire development is like for them is of same kind. Just whatever the UI changes according to programs and courses.
Okay, so how do I actually see a program then? Actually, how do I actually see what this is telling me to work on? Where do I go to?
It's basically telling you to. It says a campaign. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Did you get that drop down?
well, let's see. No, I don't know how to get to it. So from my dashboard, where would I go to see something like that?
Can you open that story again?
Yep. So let's see. The other thing, Sejal, if I look at
Yes.
rake routes, there's this path called programs campaign, which maps to the campaigns controller and the slug actions, the action programs within campaigns. And so when I look at the campaigns controller, which is here, the program's action in the campaigns controller has this set presenter, whatever that's doing.
So you should check out the presenter for that.
Is there a presenter
There's a presenters folder.
for,
Folder.
is that a React thing?
No, presenters is basically
Ah,
for Rails only. Check out courses presenter.
okay.
So whenever the logic increases in your Rails code, you shift it to presenters. which deals with what you can say OOP stuff,
OP stuff. What do you mean OP stuff?
dealing with objects and all,
Okay,
classes and objects.
I see. Okay.
There's
Okay.
a campaign.
Yep. So we were looking at set presenter, right? So let me see if I can find. I don't see set presenter. Interesting. I don't find. So is that a? I don't find set presenter. Okay, here it is. Presenter
Yeah.
is course presenter. And
So
as you,
basically, by this, it's passing. See, presenter is just a variable which is passed, and here it is passing the courses presenter.
I see. Courses presenter, and that maps to.
The courses presenter file.
And there's also a courses presenter model. Is that right? No, this is class. I see what it's doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is class, and it is using the methods in that particular file.
So presenters are used in Rails to access it to develop against plain old Ruby objects. Is that what's happening here? As opposed to Rails objects? This is a plain old Ruby class, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what's okay? I'm not familiar with that architecture, but that makes sense.
I'll just answer your question. 1 second.
Okay.
I have jumbled words in my head. I have worked with it, but I want to say proper.
No problem.
So there's Rails helpers and there's Rails presenters. So presenters have one-on-one relationship. There's a one-on-one relationship between a presenter and its model. And presenters are useful when you have a logic specific to your models that you need encapsulated. Whereas Rails view helpers are intended more for generic logic, like converting dates or measurements. So we have Rails helpers also, which we have used. As you can see, there's a Rails helpers folders.
Yep. Yep.
So
So I'm familiar with Rails helpers. I think Rails presenters, that must be a Rails 5 thing, because I've never heard of it before in Rails 4 projects.
So yeah, it's basically like when we have logic specific to our models and we need anything encapsulated, then we use it.
Okay, logic specific to the model that you don't want to put in the model. You want to see stay at the controller level, but you don't want to have a fat controller.
Yeah, don't want to have
Maybe
a
something like
fat
that.
controller. So to simplify the understanding and everything, presenters are used. We can put the same stuff there, but this is better.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, that makes sense. All that being said, though, still, how do I get to where I can see what this story is describing?
Yes, I'm trying to find that.
Okay,
I
okay.
haven't worked with campaigns, but I might help you. I can quicken the process for understanding.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So basically, in that particular file where the campaigns, the one where you found set presenter, there it might be using all these methods.
Yeah, right. Courses presenter. Okay.
It says adding a campaign to a program.
Yes,
So
that's what it says.
I think it's related to something related to editing details of your program page.
Okay, editing the what of my program page?
Um,
But
the course details.
so this is an archived course, but actually maybe not. So if I go into page course,
No, you should be the instructor for that particular course.
I am.
Okay, so you
Actually,
click on edit details. I don't.
okay.
So it is talking about a plus sign, right?
Yes, it is. So
And
that's
what
first
does?
time in.
Yeah, I think it's in the description, I guess. No, no, not that. What is it exactly? Adding a campaign to a program.
That's what it says. Campaign to program. So here's I have a course, right? This is not a campaign. How do I? I have to
No,
figure out.
campaign is basically when you go down here in the details section.
Yep.
Uh, so you can see campaigns is spring 2015.
So let's click on that then, huh? Create
Oh, you can
program.
create a program.
Create program.
Create a new one.
Okay. All right. What do I have to? What is the minimum I need to do here? I need to put dates in there. I'm assuming
Yeah, you need to fill these fields.
all of
School
them.
and term and subject.
Okay.
Only description is.
Is discretionary.
No, I'm
Term.
saying leaving description, everything is mandatory.
Everything is mandatory. Okay. Okay. And description is as well.
Nothing, no, it's okay.
Okay.
Just
Done. All right. We'll do that. We'll create a course. And great. So
It's,
wants to know when we meet. Okay. Let's do some stuff here.
why is it saying create course?
What it's saying? What? What did you
Is this
ask?
hanging?
Is it what? Can you hear me okay?
My screen was hanging. Okay.
Okay. So I'm in the process of creating this course. So I'll continue on. Assignment type. Okay. Let's do this one. Select one option. Okay. Let's try that one. So I'm trying to select one of these options, and I don't know how to select one of these options. So I click on this one, which I presumably means I'm selecting this, but then it's not giving me the ability to move ahead. Guess I have to. Okay. Are you still there, Sejal? She had to drop. Looks like it.
She left.
Okay. Okay. Guess I don't really know how to use this interface very well. Okay. Is that February? Okay. Seems like it wants me to produce something that's at least 4 weeks long. Go back here. This assignment, 4 available weeks. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Why is it? Okay. 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 I have no idea what I'm doing here. Now I get past that. Okay.
Oh, it's cold in here. Let's- Are you doing work?
I'm on a call.
Okay.
Add a more challenging. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Summary. Okay. Generate timeline. Okay, so that's what they mean by a timeline then.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh yeah. Hi. Welcome back. So I've created a course. At least I've been fooling around creating a course ready to submit it, hopefully. I've got a timeline attached to it. So I'm going to submit this. Oops. Okay, so Sejal, can you hear me? Sejal?
Me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Patrick?
Yes. Can you hear me okay? Hello?
Uh,
I can hear you.
can't hear anybody's hand.
Hello? Okay. Okay. Hi, Peggy.
Okay, can you hear me?
Hey, hold on just a second.
1 second.
Oh, sorry, Sejal. Yep. I can hear you now.
Sorry,
So,
my internet connection had like gone.
oh, that's okay. So I tried to create this course, and it got an internal server error, 500
I have
error.
shared one link with you.
What's that?
I have shared a link with you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That looks good. See that? Um, all right. I guess yeah.
Yeah, so here it has described the programs and how to create a program. I guess.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. So course and program are used.
Yeah, so I think he must have, in the story also, he must have meant course only.
Add an article to a course is probably what he meant then. Is that what you mean?
No, add a campaign to a course, right?
A campaign to a course or a course? Yeah, he says add a campaign
Can
to
you open the ticket?
Yep, yep. Yes, indeed.
It says
Can
campaign to the program. It's course, yeah, course or program. It's vice versa.
add a course to a program.
Now you can campaign. Now you can open the edit details, the one which we had seen previously.
Okay. Let me go back to that. Oops, where do I have that? Where's the app?
You had to. It's the test two only. You were trying to create a new program.
Oh yeah,
over it.
sorry, I didn't recognize it. Okay, so you want me to go where now?
The course in which you are an instructor.
Yeah. Oh, so
The home page of that course.
that's interesting because it had a big 500 internal error red banner up here, but I guess it created it. Okay, so
Now you edit details
yep.
and bottom. So campaigns. Now when you add on, when you click on that button, select a campaign.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I can do it.
So I think this is what you meant.
That's what he meant. So basically, add a course to a campaign or program to campaign. We use the term interchangeably to some degree.
No, you're saying course to a campaign. It's a campaign to a course.
Yes. Okay. I think of a campaign as consisting of multiple courses. I don't know why I've got that in my head. It's the reverse. A course can.
Yeah, the definition for the campaign is that, but they use it in a different sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. So now I was able to create my own course, and now I can actually see that control. So
Yes.
that's good. Excellent. Thank you, Sejal.
Welcome.
I figured you had more experience with this UI than I do. I had trouble creating a course. I had to limit it to 4 weeks or 6 weeks, evidently. I didn't know that, but I finally got through that. While you were gone, I made progress. So,
Even I had like initially the documentation. It has improved now.
mm-hmm,
The documentation which we have right now after the edits which you had made for the dashboard setup,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and now I think this file which I just shared with you, it explains how to add a course and also how to how to dump data basically from the web. So it's slowly improving.
Yeah, that's good. And as I run into these problems, I'll make those points as well to keep improving it. So that's great. Okay, well, thank you very much for orienting me correctly here.
Anytime.
All right, well, take care. Have a good evening, and we'll talk next week, I guess, at this point.
Yes.
Okay,
Bye.
have a good weekend. Bye now.
Have a good weekend. Yes.
You
That's
too.
important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You too.
Yes.
Okay, bye for now.